Well, a judge today ordered Halts Church to stop any construction work on a controversial project being built on top of an old cemetery there. KITV4's Kyoki Kerr is live with the latest developments. Kyoki?
And Laura, today's decision came after a lawsuit aimed to protect native Hawaiian iwi, or remains, of people buried on the property long ago.
Halts Church has already poured some of the concrete for his $17.5 million multi-purpose building planned to house Sunday school classrooms, a nursery, social hall, and meeting rooms. But Paulette Kaleikini filed suit against Halts 2 weeks ago, claiming the church violated a state permit that requires removal of all human burial remains at the site before construction. A judge ruled in her favor today.
That prevents them from doing any construction work on top of any burials. They have to ensure that the burials are removed.
David Kimo Frankel of the Native Hawaiian Legal Corporation represents Kaleikini in the case.
The court even found that in Hawaiian culture, iwi are of immense cultural significance, whether they're in a Christian cemetery or not.
Halts Church Kahu Kurt Kekuna released a written statement that said, "We will comply with the court's decision and continue to work with the appropriate state agencies." That means the church will now have to decertify the cemetery before restarting construction work, running newspaper ads for 3 weeks about those plans, and holding a court hearing.
They're going to have to go through a process where they notify the public, and they have to ensure that there's no burials where they want to build.
And the church faces a second lawsuit to stop the disinterment of any further remains from the cemetery, and it also tries to force the church to reinter the 80 or so sets of remains that have already been removed.
We believe there are a significant number of burials still to be encountered.
And those are the ones you're fighting to keep where they are?
Correct.
Now, if the plaintiffs in the second lawsuit are successful, that would force the church to radically redesign and possibly downsize the project so it won't be built on any remains. A hearing in that case is set for January 13th. Laura, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Kyoki.